If you think about all the different types of jobs that are needed to keep the strip running, it's literally thousands, and it's not like anyone could do them, or could they? Tonight we cover the first 3 on our list of the 5 craziest jobs on Las Vegas Boulevard. The first in our list of 5 crazy jobs on the Las Vegas Strip is inside this 4,000 square foot building under the shadows of City Center, the Bellagio, and Cosmopolitan. Station 32 is the only fire station in the world built into a hotel.
It's home. It is home for us.
Constructed into the side of Adara in 2009, it employs 18 Clark County firefighters.
It's constantly go, 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 go.
Station 32 responds to 3,000 calls a month, equal to what the average station does in 1 year.
You never know what you're faced with. One moment we can be sitting around the table and enjoying our breakfast. Next morning we're on top of a high-rise fighting a fire. But it's the only place I've ever seen a gorilla and Elvis walking hand in hand down the strip.
Here at Station 32, the majority of the calls come after 9 p.m. So during the day, that's when they have to train. So I'm going to go through what these guys try to do. Yep, 1 flight, toast already. But this is heavy.
A lot of people have no idea that there's a fire station down there.
What do we got? 1 more after this? I hope so. Jeez. We're just exercising.
They come join us? They see us. And they applaud us for our efforts.
Our second job gets applause when tourists and locals see its beauty. 8,000 flowers are planted and maintained at the Bellagio Conservatory, and it takes a staff of 12 gardeners like Susie French and Marianne Taylor, who start their day at 5 a.m. to make these colors pop.
Well, you have to enjoy flowers, of course. You have to know a little bit about plant material, and you have to be really enthusiastic and maybe a little flexible.
A background in horticulture is what's needed. This job gets down and dirty, but it's not as messy as some might think. It's not a big bed of dirt here. These are individual potted plants, and I think that's something a lot of people probably don't realize when they come and see this thing.
Yes, everything is potted, and everything sits on bins with these mulch rubber tires.
Taking flowers out and replacing them is kind of a snap. I'm so impressed with my work, I snapped a photo, but the job's far from done.
Yeah, we have the hose here, so I just have to pull it up. There we go. Yeah, there's the hosing system is all in the basement.
Watering takes several hours of each day. So for those of you at home seeing this, please don't get any ideas of coming to the conservatory and starting to water the plants. Watering and pruning get a little tedious. I need something a little more challenging. Roll on this, I could fall right here. As I enter the garden's pond with waiters, the gawkers gather round. So there's a spot up here that's been driving me crazy since I got here. So let me just get up here. Make sure we get it. Our third crazy job takes place inside the shark reef at Mandalay Bay. The position is called an aquarist. It's a group of 14, including Nicole Sanchez, who are responsible for the feeding and care of hundreds of ocean wildlife. When you wake up in the morning and it's a work day for you, I mean, what's the thought? What's the excitement, I guess, in your head?
I get to go to work. It's exciting. I mean, most people are like, gotta go to work, but you know, coming here, seeing this, it's worth it.
A biology or marine biology background is a must, and it doesn't mean you avoid the dirty work. They start each day prepping meals, which involves a lot of fish guts. That's good TV right there. Fish are cut, squid are counted, and vitamins are added, but then a wardrobe change is required. Actually putting on the wetsuit, this could be the hardest part of this whole job. Let's go. Okay, it's time to feed. We've got some sharks in here and a big turtle in here, but I'm not feeding the sharks. Is that right? Is there a reason for this?
Because they'll eat you.
Not entirely true, but as I entered the tank to feed a green sea turtle, I was greeted with a surprise. Is there a shark in there still?
Yeah, that's the shark.
These nurse sharks apparently don't eat people. I entered and fed this endangered turtle. Here you go. But uncomfortable the entire time. The nurse sharks are circling. I think they want a piece. Okay, I surrender. Work this crazy job and you'll learn to love the creature many are petrified of.
They're beautiful, beautiful creatures, and I think a lot of the movies and stuff portray them to be awful, scary, things like that, but in reality, you know, vending machines kill more people than sharks do.
I did research this, it's true. You're 4 times more likely to be killed by a vending machine than a shark. Those were the first 3 jobs, 2 extremely difficult and embarrassing ones coming tomorrow night at 10. A Venetian gondolier and Cirque du Soleil performer. We'll see you then. The Strip is one of the most unique spots in the world, taking unique sets of job skills to keep the neon bright night after night. Now, last night we covered our first 3 crazy Strip jobs. If you missed those, check out fox5vegas.com. Tonight, I try my hand at 2 final jobs, even more challenging and embarrassing. Since the birth of the Venetian back in 1999, gondoliers have serenaded thousands of couples and families.
Actually, gondoliering is a big art in Italy. You know, it's a big part of Italian and Venetian culture, as you know.
Dulcet tones come from trained performers like Berto with backgrounds in opera and acting. But let's just see how a TV reporter can get this job done. First, get a crash course on how to steer the gondola.
The basic thing you do, wrist movement, huh? No, that's it. Look, you're already moving the boat by yourself, huh?
But those darn safety regulations get in my way. They kept me docked. They don't want me driving this thing anywhere. All I could do is rely on my singing talent.
Moon hits your eye like a big
pizza pie, that's amore. Yeah, wait, I didn't warm up yet.
Kind of pathetic.
There's no teleprompter for this.
When
The moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Perfect!
Oh, yeah, everyone was loving it. See? Gondoliers make about 20 trips each shift, and they don't take every request.
Well, the thing is, Justin Bieber, Canadian, not Italian, so we can't just sing the Justin Bieber songs.
I'd like to be
Yep, we're singing just the classics. We sang a little bit, we laughed a little bit. I think I even cried a little bit. Maybe everybody else cried a little bit listening to me.
I teared up, huh? It was as emotional for me as it was for you, huh?
Let's move on to the 5th, final, and most physical job as part of our countdown. Zarkana at Aria is the newest Cirque du Soleil show on the Strip. My job, a flyer in the finale act called Banken. Bodies fly through the air. The troupe is made up of Russian performers who have all been gymnasts or part of Cirque for a majority of their lives. Konstantin is their head coach. Should I probably stretch too? Would that be a good idea?
We just show the basic technique. So just watch first.
I ask if I should stretch, and this is what they have me do. Well, this is the stretching. This is an interesting stretch. Oh, jeez. After the stretch, the safety harness is attached, and it's time to fly. Successful take 1, I guess. I think it's more them than me. Now the next step is a somersault. They may as well have been trying to teach me how to speak Russian. Okay, so jump, back, legs, then open.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be good TV. Oh jeez! At least I went around. Jeez! Hey! What do you think?
Good job.
Showtime tonight at 7?
Yeah, you ready for?
Everything else was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, all right. Almost. Oh. And there it is. Oh boy.
So now you should fold your legs.
Okay.
Like this.
Here.
Yeah. Nice.
When's call time again? 6? What time do you guys get here? I'll be back. They said they made me the on-call performer, but I'm still waiting for a call back from them. Sarcana, it is a terrific show. They've got discounts for locals as well. To be a gondolier, you've got to keep an eye out for casting calls. Then, if you're selected, you go through a week of training on how to drive the gondola.
Fantastic job, John. Thanks so much. Great, great job. For a look at all 5 of our crazy strip jobs, in case you missed it last night, that was great as well. Visit our website, fox5vegas.com.